While you're hitting the busy roads this holiday season, put down the phone. It's illegal to text and drive in the state of South Carolina. Good Tuesday evening to you. I'm Janet Parker.
And I'm Brian McConkey. A 180-day grace period on the state's texting and driving ban now officially over. Public safety authorities, of course, say texting behind the wheel is one of the most dangerous things that you can do. If that's not enough to stop you, now you'll be getting a ticket if you get caught.
In fact, first-time offenders will be given a $25 fine, and it will increase to $50 for the next offense. The ticket, however, does not affect your driving record. Not the most severe penalties, but it's something to think about. Our Tara Pettit joins us in the newsroom now with more.
A study by the Federal Centers for Disease Control shows that nearly 41% of American teens admit to texting or emailing while driving. Back in June, the governor signed an anti-texting measure into law, and starting this week, police can now enforce it and ticket you. Officers need a, quote, clear and unobstructed view of a driver texting in order to enforce the law. So the question is, will the ban actually stop people from texting and driving? Do you ever text and drive?
Oh yeah. I mean, it wasn't illegal until now, so it's, there's no incentive not to.
Drivers of all ages have been caught texting behind the wheel, but as of this week, it'll cost you if you get caught.
The punishment by what the law requires is a $25 fine.
$25 may not seem like a lot compared to some citations, but Sergeant Derek Miller says he thinks it's not the price that will cut back texting and driving.
With the seatbelt law, where it was only $25, the strong enforcement of that seatbelt law has made a difference, and people are wearing their seatbelts more now than they were before.
Some people agree that the fine is a small price to pay to enforce safety statewide.
I think, for everybody's safety, it seems like a good amount.
It is incredibly dangerous, and it's kind of nice that there's a fine now. It'll incentivize people not to do it because no one can do both. No one's that good at multitasking.
I actually got pulled over the other day because I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, and I was looking down at my GPS on my phone.
Under the new law, it's safe to use devices for navigation purposes, but Meredith Monroe thinks even that should have restrictions.
I feel like it's the same thing looking down at your phone. I definitely wasn't looking at the road, and I was swerving a little bit, and that's why I did get pulled over. But yeah, I think it should, if you are using a GPS, you should have something to hold it up on your dashboard or something.
If you're doing 40 miles an hour, you're traveling at roughly 60 feet per second. And that's quite a distance when you think about reaction time and what all goes on the roadway and how complex driving is.
If you are pulled over for texting and driving, the law states that officers are not allowed to view, search, or seize your cell phone. And like any traffic ticket, you have the opportunity to contest the citation in court. Live in studio, Tara Pettit, Watch Fox News.